Okay, so who am I? So I guess I'm mature in years, I guess, but young at heart, I'd like to say. And I've always been a real people person, and I like to connect and help and support people. So I guess my career in HR and learning and development sort of followed that theme really. It sort of talk to what actually makes me feel happy really, and that is being with people and supporting people. I'm a northern girl by birth, but I actually now live in Dorset, and I've lived down here since 91. And when we moved here, it was only for a few years, but actually here we are still. I really love it here, and I think I find it quite difficult to move. Actually, it needs to be something fairly special. I studied a science degree, and then sort of decided that I actually wanted to move into the people business really. So because it was the human side that actually the human biology side and the human psychology and that sort of thing that interested me the most. So I had over 30 years in HR and learning development, and then when I turned 50. Work was changing, and it gave me the opportunity to reassess and decide what I really wanted to do. So I loved the organisation I was working with, and I thought, well, if I stay, I'll probably be here till I retire. But I thought, here's an opportunity that doesn't occur very often. So I sought out a really brilliant coach who helped me really decide what I wanted to do, what my life purpose was, what my values were, that sort of thing. And that gave me the courage really to decide to leave. And first, I didn't necessarily want to set up my own business, but all of the jobs that were cropping up didn't really appeal to me. And I've never done a job where it's not filled me with pride and passion. So I decided to set up on my own. So I set up my own business, Success Smith. So I specialise now in leadership coaching and development. So my why, or my purpose, my personal purpose, is to be the spark that lights the fuel for sustainable and transformational change, and that's with individuals, with teams, and with organisations. And so, and this whole thing about bringing humanity, into our lives more, into our families, communities, workplaces, is something that's really important to me. And so, Jules, when you contacted me and said, I'm setting this up, are you interested? Mm-hmm. I thought, oh, hell yes, of course. So it's an opportunity to get messages out there. And I hesitate to use the word infect at the moment, because I think it's got bad connotations, but sort of infect, the world, and which sounds a bit grand, I know, but with kindness and actually just raising awareness about kindness and the importance of it in our lives, and what a big difference it makes to not only just as individuals, but actually businesses thrive when they operate on a kindness basis. I love being out in the fresh air, and at the moment, we can go out for walks and that sort of thing, but actually my real passion is sailing, and not being able to do an awful lot of that at the moment, but I really do love that, because it combines a lot of things which really sort of appeal to me. Fresh air, actually being with other people, so it's a combination of relying on yourself, but also working really well with other people to bring out the best. And because we race boats, so it's a bit competitive as well. So there's that teamwork element of it. And I never sailed as a child. I learned as a 27-year-old, and so for me it's not easy. So it's a lot of thinking, so it's the practical side as well as the cognitive side, which it stretches my comfort zone in both those areas. So that's always a good thing. But sailing just makes me feel alive, really. So that's fine. We've got a small dinghy, my husband and myself, and we race at a local club. And so I just want to get the boat out of the garage and on the water again, really, and get out there. So that's my biggest plan at the moment. Well, I think I bring kindness. I think I know it was. Some of you know it was a significant birthday of mine last year, and one of the things that my husband made was a collation of lovely things and pictures that people had said about me, friends, family, and the overriding thing that was coming through was kindness. So I think it's not just me saying this; people reflecting it back to me. I think I do bring the kindness part of it. I bring experience of working with people, so I can share lots of things and actually learn from the rest of the community, because this is by no means a one-way street. It's definitely a two-way street. So that support, bringing resources, ideas development. I love sort of new things and yeah, thinking creatively about how that might develop. I bring respect. I respect different people and people coming from different perspectives, and yeah, and actually, I just love getting involved and growing myself, but also supporting others to grow. So I think I can offer a number of things. Well, I think my biggest wish is popularity. That people really get this, and we grow the community, so that because we can multiply our effect by the number of people who join the community and actually do their own infections, if you like, in their own areas. So I wish that we become more and more popular, and I believe that we will, because of the enthusiasm that we all have and the commitment that we all have. And so my wish is that the community almost makes itself extinct in the end, because actually everybody's doing it, so there's no need for a special community, I suppose. Setting up my business, I think, is one of the things that I'm most proud of, because I've never been one of those people that's thought, actually, I'm going to work for myself at some stage. It's been something that's flitted in and out, but actually, and one of the habits is around courage, isn't it? With the Be Humankind model. And for me, I think I'm proud that I had the courage to step away from a well-paid job, an organisation that I loved, to actually really fulfil on my own terms, and honour my values on a day-to-day basis, and follow my life purpose. Well, to continue travelling and seeking out adventures, really. In 2018, my husband and I set off for 3 months on the road and travelled through France and Spain, and I was continuing with my business, because I thought, I've spent time building it up, I don't want to sort of lose it now. And so I managed to sort of balance the two actually really well, and I learned a lot about myself during that time, about the need for self-discipline and to be creative as to how I did things. And you can achieve the impossible. At first I thought, oh, blimey, I can't do this. And, I ended up, doing webinars from hotel rooms and doing emails in campsite, laundry rooms and things like that, which was fine. But, it shows that you can do it. So on my bucket list is to do more travel, really, because I know I can do it. I can balance the two. I don't have to. Yeah, we did think about the States, and I said I wouldn't go there. I don't want to be political, but while Trump was in office, but that's okay with effect from today. So
yeah.
But Europe, lots of places. I just love different cultures and experiencing different ways of life. So, well, the world's your oyster, isn't it? I would love it to get the recognition it deserves, because it's, I'm not just saying this because Jules is here, but it's a fantastic foundation to have the org model, and the self, the teams, the organization. It's a really solid foundation, and I just think it's too good a secret to keep, so actually get it out there and get it recognized and being used and adopted, and for that thing that we're encouraging, the kindness to sort of grow, to create and ripple out into families, friends, communities, countries, continents, the world, really. So that's what I would like to see. I know it's a bit grandiose, but hey, you got to dream big.